It's Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, be thou shalt be able to profit. If so, be thou mayest prevail. First, I want to start out by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rachak. Forgive me, Yahweh Rachak to do this lesson on today. Lord, and Ephesians lamb sheets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us and me this 100% truth, according to the Spirit, to be Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that they're pushing this word to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. And peace and blessings to your hopeful believers out there, which are also a part of the elect. Y'all say shalom. And once again, I want to say call Allah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rachak. Forgive me, the Rachak, the Holy Spirit, to do the lesson on today. Lowell and Ephesians lamb and sheep of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. So, as I read Isaiah 47:12, because as you look at this picture, which I'm not going to have it pulled up probably. I'm probably am, probably not. But if I do, you'll see it. It'll say something from Alex Jones. Now, if you know about Alex Jones, he's he's like I guess you could say more like an insider source. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be like one of those guys that like get, they know information that you can't just obtain anywhere. They kind of be like one of those insiders. So like, in other words, like a whistleblower in a sense. But I want to read this, right? Because brothers actually put this in the chat, and it just made me think. It says Alex Jones, right? I think this is Twitter or X, but it says the Great Awakening is here. Elites are losing control as humanity rises against the tyranny of the new into the W to the O. You see, we are winning. Spread this powerful Alex Jones message far and wide. You see, so right here, I'm reading again. Alex Jones is saying that the Great Awakening is here. So it's a rebellion. You know what I'm saying? And why is Alex Jones saying this? Because Trump was in office. He's saying this because Trump is in office, right? Because if you see, Alex Jones, he was vouching for Trump, and he pretty much was saying how Trump was going to be going against the deep state, which the deep state is another title for the elite or the Illuminati of the world. You see, the Illuminati. So he was supposed to be against the deep state. You see, and this is part of and that's why I wanted to read Isaiah 47, because this is part of his enchantments, his witchcraft that he's pushing forth throughout the world. Because we all know, according to the things that Trump's been doing, the things he's been signing, you know what I'm saying, the things they say they want to do, Project Stargate, AGI, ASI, these tariffs. We know that this is all falling in line with prophecy. And we know that Trump, he's pushing forth that into the W to the O, actually. That's what he's pushing forth. He's pushing forth that into the W to the O. It's just, he's packaged it up differently than how people are used to seeing it, because they're used to seeing the fourth endeavor revolution. Not revolution, but the fourth endeavor. Yeah, revolution. You're right. But now they changed it to the intelligent age. You see, it's just a gimmick. It's just a trick. But these are enchantments that Esau is going to push out upon the earth as he's trying to establish his end to the W to the O. Because he's coming down with great wrath. Because he sees his time is short, so he's trying to get this thing up and rolling. But these things are not going to work against the elect. Lord, let me be that number. He's going to get the masses of the world. He's going to get the whole world, as a matter of fact. But he's not going to get the world of Israel being the world of the elect specifically. You know what I'm saying? Amongst the world of Israel being the elect. Salakia, right? So I'm reading Isaiah 47 again. Right? Isaiah 47:12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries. That's what we see. He's trying to stand now with his enchantment. He's trying to, he's using his enchantments. He's using he's using everything he got. Pretty much, you see. It says, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, when thou hast labored from thy youth, if so, if so be, Salakia, thou shalt be able to profit. If so, thou might be able to mayest prevail. Right? You see, So you keep going. It says verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels, right? The World Economic, you know what, with the cotton swab and his protege and countless other things. You have that they're wearying themselves in these councils. Because what are they speaking about in these councils? They're speaking about how can they establish the end to the W, you know what, but we know they're going to do it by means of what? Sorcery, these enchantments. You see, they pushing out enchantments. They're sitting here um calling upon the spiritual demons, you know what I'm saying? And things like that, which he should be, you know, because that's what he's supposed to be doing. You know, if you know about your comics, if you're a comic book geek, Esau he's Doctor Doom, because you know Doctor Doom he mixes technology with witchcraft. You see, and that's what Esau's literally doing. He's taking this technology and mixing it with the dark arts of witchcraft. You see, which the Lord gave him, this left-handed energy he's using. Right? It says, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, right, going to the Chaldeans, pretty much, of this current Egypt, you know, this spiritual, so like the spiritual Sodom and Egypt. This is it's talking about those Chaldeans, the witches, the warlocks. You see, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee, right? And it goes into how what the judgment is going to come upon this guy, because he's doing these enchantments, he's doing these things what to offset prophecy, you know, to offset prophecy, to rule, to ultimately get to his artificial birthright. You see, Shalaki, to get to his artificial birthright, and that's what you see. That's what's being displayed with that quote, you know, that tweet. You see. He's trying to deceive the elect. This devil plan is to take out the elect. As a matter of fact, let's read his plan. Let's read his plan. We're going to read it in the NLT. Let's read what his plan is, right? Psalms 2. Let's read his plan. This is Psalms 2, verse 1 in the NLT. Why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with futile plans? The kings of the earth prepare for battle. The rulers plot together, right? Psalms 83 goes into this, against the Lord and against his anointed one, right? So the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham Shai, and his elect, you know. It says, let us break their chains. They cry and free ourselves from slavery to God. So they're trying to break our chains. How are they going to break the chains? They're trying to cut off our connection with the power. Because as long as we're connected with Yahweh Shai, it's going to result in what? He being eventually taken out of power, because Judas 5 goes into that. So he doesn't want them to go into slavery unto us. So what? He's trying to cut that connection with us, you see? And he's doing that through his enchantments. And ultimately, he's going to the point to where if I just kill all of y'all, if I just murder all of y'all, you see, we'll be good. You know, I won't have to worry about it, you see? But literally, you know that it's not going to work, because prophecy goes into him trying to do these things. I've been reading in Isaiah 47, right? I want to get Numbers 23 and 23 real quick before I get Ephesians. This is Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. In the NLT, it says, no curse can touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel, right? So we know a curse has touched Jacob and has touched Israel, going into chiefly the 2/3, the wicked of the nation Israel. As it says, they've been given over to a strong delusion where they believe a lie, into whom the God of this world, even 1 Corinthians 3, you know, I think it's 1 Corinthians 3 and 4, right? It says, if our gospel be hid, is hid of those that are lost, whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of those that believe not. You see, so the Esau's enchantments is working on them, you know, but, you know, we could tie this to the Israel of the Most High, which is what? That's really, those are the ones that are acting like Jacob. You see? That's a better thing. If you are conducting yourself as a seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the enchantments won't touch you. But you not. If you conduct yourself as a nigga, those enchantments gonna touch you. So this is the elect. No curse can touch the elect, touch Jacob. No magic has any power against Israel. For now it will be said to Jacob, what wonders the power has done for Israel. You see? So these enchantments and things and that, they're not going to work against the elect, you see. And that's what Esau really want. You know, he could care less about you niggas. He already got you. He want to offer you niggas too, but he really want the prophets of the Lord. He want the ones that are actually out here pushing for the 100%, which he don't know what's the 100% truth or what's not. But he do know, right? He do know those camps that haven't sold out to him. He knows those individuals that are out there that are pushing for the word, which he doesn't have his hands dabbled into. Because if you taking the government chart, you know, you took the gift from the wicked, the 50, you know what? If you took in those things that government support, you know, Esau, his hands, his hands is in that, man. He's dabbed his hands into it. He's controlling it. Because you can only teach certain things and bring out certain things. And if you don't, they'll strip you of your money. You know, you won't get those benefits from him no more. He's the funding and all that. But the ones that haven't took it, he's like, shit. He wants to get them out of there. And that's why when Elder Apostle Hart had made a video, it was a list of the top terrorist, right? I think it was terrorist groups. And GMS was higher than any other camp, you see? GMS was higher than any other camp. So let me get this right quick. This is Matthew, right? Matthew, where is it at? Matthew 24. And these are words of the Lord, you see. 2 Timothy tells you all scriptures given by inspiration of Yahweh Bashma Rashah, which is profitable for doctrines, for teachings, instruction on righteousness, you see. So these all are the word of the Lord. And what? John 1, you know what I'm saying? The word came. Who's the word? Yahshua said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It's written of me. So this whole thing, right here, this whole thing, scripture's been tried 7 times. So this whole thing, these things have power. As the scripture say, where the word of a king is, there is power. These have power. This is the words of the king. Matthew 24:24, words of the king. It says, for there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, right? And shall show great signs and wonders, you see? So you have false Mashiachs, false prophets, you know? Because when the scripture you read Revelation 19, it goes into the false prophet. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? That's the what is it called? The Roman Catholic, you know, Roman Catholic Church, you see? The Roman Catholic Church, you see? So it says, for there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs. So you see, you got them enchantments. You see, Christianity, which pretty much stems from the Catholic Church, you know, pretty much. But those, you see these enchantments that he's pushing forth, right? And even you have like actual false prophets, you know, that are proclaiming to be prophets of the Lord, but they're not, you know, so on and so forth. False Mashiachs. Who's an example of a false Mashiach? Trump, you know. Because who's the Hamashiach? Who is the anointed? The anointed is the Savior, Yahweh. You see? So it's going to be false, quote-unquote, saviors. There's going to be false saviors being displayed, right? Trump is one. And shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the elect. You see? So if it's possible, they'll deceive the elect. But we just read Numbers 23. You know what I'm saying? No magic will work on Jacob. And the ones that are acting like the seed of Jacob are the elect, the house of David. So I'll end it off with these Ephesians 6, right? Because these are things that, you know, Esau's out here. He's doing all these enchantments. He's doing all these things. But at the end of the day, they're not going to work. At the end of the day, if the blood of Yahweh Shai is upon you, you're covered, because the blood of Yahweh Shai is on you. That means you already got the victory. And it's all according to predestination. So predestination, you know, the Lord already had it set up. The devil's going to be doing all these gimmicks and tricks, but they wouldn't work. Because I'm, you know, looking at that, Alex Jones, niggas are falling for it. They're falling for that. But what, if you get deceived by it, you couldn't be of the elect. Unless you come out of it. But if you get deceived by it, you shit, Trump this, or you talking about Trump that, you looking at Alex Jones, say you can't be of the elect, because the elect won't be deceived by that stuff, man. So this is Ephesians chapter 6, right? Verse 10. It says, well, I'm going to get the point. Verse 11 says, put on the whole armor of God, which the elect would do, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And we read in the NLT, it says, put on all God's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all the strategies of the devil, right? Devil means what? Deceiver. I'm reading the next verse, then we're going to go into that word wiles. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. You see, and then it goes into it. You know what I'm saying? That armor. What does that armor consist of? You know, the helmet of salvation, the shield of righteousness, right? To block those fiery darts. As a matter of fact, I think it speaks about that. Right, jumping down to verse 16, it says, above all, taking the shield of faith, so the most important thing, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Which, what are the fiery darts of the wicked? Ultimately going to those wiles, the deception of this devil, which the elect will have of those things. So jumping back up to verse 11, we're going to read it again, Ephesians 6 and 11. It says, KJV, by the way, but the whole armor of God, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see, so scrolling down, when you get wiles, the word for wiles is mithiodia. Is method. Let me see.
Strong's G 3180, Methodiah.
Methodiah, you see, Methodiah, right? And it says cunning arts, deceit, crafty, trickery. You see, cunning arts, his craftiness. What is his craft? Scripture speak about in Psalm 91. He should deliver me from the snare of the fowler. Who was the one that's going to create a snare for the fowler? You know what I'm saying? The snare of the fowler. It's like, my bad. Who was the fowler creating the snare for the fowls and stuff? That's Esau. He's creating the trap with his cunning arts to see his craft, his trickery. You see, his trickery is not going to be able to work on us. We won't be those men. The elect is not going to be able to work because the elect will have on the whole armor. You see? So going back to that, the Great Awakening, that we see straight through the bullshit. You know, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Shai. The Lord has given us X-ray vision to see straight through it. We see straight through it. And prophecy, we're going into prophecy. Prophecy tells us this devil's going to do these tricks. That's why he's called a devil anyway, deceiver. You see? So Lord willing, this is edifying through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, and feed you lamb and sheets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. I'm going to end it off and saying, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rachakwadash. And I give them honor to the apostles and others great meals unto Yahweh say shalom.